And then my favorite part of the entire reunion is when she like stands up and starts screaming, and I think it was Liz that goes, "You just got your nose done. You need to calm down. You need to sit down. You just had work done." Yeah. And she's like, rah, 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 and screaming. Yep. And Joellen goes, "I'm gonna break your fucking nose." Yep. I love it. I love it so much, and I love that we're gonna have the husbands next, because all the bullshit.
Listener discretion advised. Adult language and mature content.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Two Queens, One Screen. I'm Jen. I'm Keeley. And we are talking Bravo and Peacock today. And I feel really good about the quality of television that has been sent to us in the last week.
Okay. I like that.
I'm happy all around.
Yes.
I feel like it's been really, some of it's intense and some of it's rough, but it's all been quality reality TV, which we don't always get. So that's how I feel. We've got a lot to, so we're going to start with, let's see, we'll do Boat Show, we'll do Love Island, and then we've got part 1 of the 2-part reunion for Real Housewives of Rhode Island, which I'm going to skip ahead. I sent you a text and it was like, I think it's the best reunion I've ever seen.
Yes, you did. So and I knew exactly what you were talking about. You said, I'm rewatching the best reunion I've ever seen. And I said, Rhode Island. Like, yep.
Yeah. I loved it. I loved it so much. And then Matt kept walking through, and it was always at iconic moments, which was amazing. I love it so much. I love a reunion. Okay, so let's start with Boat Show.
Boat Show is Below Deck Mediterranean new season. Season, what is it? 11 or something? I don't know. It's something a big crazy. One, right?
I know. I should know.
We should pay attention. We should write things down. We are terrible at that.
I know. It's like I have some notes. So the last time we're just watching everyone go out to dinner.
Yeah.
And it's like the first crew dinner.
Yeah.
And Nathan flips out on Joe. Poor Joe. His mom has cancer. And they've had this like reset of like, listen, this is a real thing that's happening in your life. I love you. I care about you.
Yeah.
And Joe is kind of explaining the dynamic between him and Nathan, which the centerpiece of where it all went south is Gail.
Yes.
I don't think it's Gail's fault. Just throwing that out there. But where it kind of went astray is Gail. And he's explaining that, you know, they hadn't always gotten along. That's the only part that Nathan heard.
Yes.
We see that Joe goes, but you know what? This just happened and all that's been put aside. We get back to it and it's like seeing Gail. I haven't seen Gail in forever. Seeing them with their baby. It's like, I'm just happy to be like back around them, and it's like, it's going to be better. He actually said something. He didn't say it exactly like that, but it was beautiful. It was really nice what he said.
Yeah.
It seemed like they were going to be in a good place. Nathan misheard and was like, you keep her fucking name out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, Nathan. How did you feel when he went off the handle with that? Am I leading the witness when I say that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really feel any sort of way. I will say I did not feel super like sad for Joe. Like I wasn't going, oh, you shouldn't be talking to Joe that way. He's having this issue or he's going through a hard time. My opinion is not that. Like somebody at the table said that. Well, don't go after Joe. Like he's having a really hard time. Who was it? Anyway, I think it was one of the girls. It was Aisha that said,
or maybe it was, I don't remember. Kaylee.
Maybe don't go after Joe. Right. This and that. I disagree. It didn't bother me. I wasn't feeling that, I guess, when Nathan went off on him. But also they were all drinking, like all as well. So alcohol was fueling him.
Oh,
You know,
100%.
and right, Nathan is first time dad, right? His baby mama and baby are a few minutes away, right? He's trying to juggle all of that. So he's got a lot going on. Nathan's got a lot going
Mhm.
on. He's wrecked the boat 3 times already. No, I didn't feel any sort of way except going, well, he'll probably have to apologize in the morning, which he kind of did. So
He did. I was really impressed with him going, like, he was clearly the drink in him had affected him. I think probably when you have a baby, take notes, Luke, from the Valley, typically you stop drinking. You don't have time to drink.
Yeah.
You have to be on it all the time. It's exhausting. You're tired. You're not going to, any of your free time is not spent on alcohol. And I'm not anti a drink. I think a cocktail is very important.
We love some wine over here. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, we, especially during COVID,
Mm-hmm.
that's when I drank the most, was during COVID. And I had my kids in 1st and 2nd grade. And Matt and I the evening cocktail became a ritual.
Right. So we are not anti-alcohol. No.
But when they're teeny tiny new babies.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm saying is I think that Nathan had a drink or maybe 2. And I think that he's from Liverpool and normally that doesn't touch him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it affected him more than he was used to.
No, I
is
agree.
my guess.
Sure.
So he went back with Gail and the baby, and I'm so glad.
Yeah.
And the next day when he came back and he was like, I need to talk to you, Joe. I was like, fuck.
Oh, I know. And Joe's like, God dang it. What now? Yeah.
And then he was like, listen, keep her name out of your mouth, but also like, let's be professional. You're doing a really good job. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah.
Loved that.
Yeah. It was good.
I also back him up when he's like, keep my wife's name out of your, they're not married yet, but keep her name out of your mouth.
No, agree. I
love that.
Definitely stand up for her. Sure. Absolutely. That was good. Very good.
I do think it's like, Matt and I were talking about it because he kept talking about, he's like, that is the mother of my child.
Mm-hmm.
Like he kept making that very important thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I think it's because he and Gail aren't married yet to like make it like important. I was like, I don't introduce you to anybody as the father of my children. Like, I was like, I know that you're their dad, but it's not like that's a status, but it was like a level of status.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know why that hit me as weird.
Okay.
But I was like, I don't know.
Okay.
Introducing everyone. This is the mother of my child. It just seems so formal.
Sure. No, I get that.
Maybe they'll get married and it'll stop being so formal. Then they have the baseball player back. Do you remember him as a baseball player?
I do remember Johnny Damon. I remember him a little bit more attractive than he is now, but yes, I do remember him.
So he's back and he's like a fun party guy. He and Aisha get along really well. His wife is really fun.
Yeah.
I remember liking them. I remember them being like a lot, but being decent.
Was this the one guest there before? Okay, this was a newer friend group.
So this
person.
new guy, I saved a video that I literally haven't even watched.
Okay.
Because I was like, I need to watch the video about the background of that guy.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. And
this guy is joining a niche group of people in the world called the worst charter guests on Below Deck. You can go back to my first video for more of a recap of the episode and what made him so terrible. But this is Josef
by
Bratman, and he came
Christina
on to the show
Chronicles.
as a guest of Johnny Damon. He's the president of NEI General Contracting. Now, something I found kind of interesting about the episode is that he's on the phone with his lawyer. And it kind of made me
That was his
wonder if
lawyer?
one of the reasons
Yes,
why he
you
has
didn't
his
know that?
lawyer on speed dial
No.
and
Yeah.
he calls him up as his drunk bestie is
Yeah.
because he's been involved in a number of lawsuits.
Oh.
And so maybe they have developed quite a relationship over the years, perhaps.
Or, point counterpoint, he has no friends, so he has to have people that are obligated to talk to him. Like, he'll
Right.
pay them.
Yes.
but you're going to answer my call.
Speaking of paying them, the other girl that he's like, tell how much money he was saying, tell her I'll give her.
Adi, what was her name?
One of the lawsuits that I found is
it was
company
A something
involved with
IS
unpaid wages and overtime
I can't
lawsuit.
remember.
In the lawsuit, it sounds like several workers were alleging underpaid overtime, unpaid wages, and retaliatory termination. In 2022,
Yeah, I see that.
It looks like the state of California filed a criminal
It was actually
lawsuit
Florida.
against Josef.
He did this in Florida.
And it lists his attorney as this guy named David Bigney. I'm not sure if this is the same attorney that he was on the phone with on Below Deck. But if you look up what kind of attorney David Bigney is, he is known for criminal defense, such as DUI, drug trafficking, white-collar, sex crimes, weapons charges, probation violations, and personal injury.
Okay.
And again, I'm not saying that this is the attorney that he was on the phone with when he was looking for another woman to get out to the yacht. I'm just pointing out that he is the type of person that needs that type of attorney. Now, the episode ends on a cliffhanger when he goes...
Okay.
Yeah.
So... I don't want her to recap that, but okay. So now I didn't listen to that. I saw it start, and then I was like, I'm gonna watch it, and then I forgot to rewatch it until we just brought it up. So yeah, that guy brought the girl on. He was such an asshole that she's like, I want to leave. I can't stay on here with him.
Yeah, they're en route. They have left the dock. They're in the middle of the lagoon or lake or whatever this thing is, and they stop the boat and put her on. A dinghy or whatever those other boats are to take her back to shore, the fender boats, and take her back to shore.
He's like badgering her.
Unbelievable. There was some fight. What did they say at the airport? It started at the airport.
And she didn't want to be with him. She didn't want to walk on with him. And so he's like unraveling.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't give a shit. I just want to get out of here.
Yeah.
He then says that he's paying her, what was it, $1,200 or $12,500 a month for her apartment and all her stuff. I mean, this links into Kelsey. Like, being a paid girlfriend. I don't think that $1,200... I'm not hot enough. Like, let's just... Internet, we know. I know how old I know I'm someone's mom.
We've had viewers tell us that we look
I get
like...
it.
Other people's mothers, and how old are we in our comment section?
Allegedly, I am.
We know
Kenzie's
what we
mom.
look like. I'm sorry, we know how old we are too. Thank you, viewers.
Yeah.
So we know.
Believe it or not, I was cute once, but never hot. And I know I also was never hot enough to be a paid girlfriend. That's elite level, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's not enough money to put up with his bullshit.
With him?
And
Oh, God,
I agree
no.
with her leaving.
Yeah.
And her being like, I need to get off now. I think Joe being like, yeah, let's get you off here now. I think the fact that all of that happened so fast and that everyone was tuned into it, I think there was more there going on.
Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the fact that this terrible guest, I don't even remember his first name,
Josef, but it's spelled interestingly.
Yeah, so the fact that Josef was after Aisha kind of flippantly talked back to him when he was saying things to her
about Nathan.
Yes. And now he has respect for Aisha and likes Aisha. That's not a good personality to have when you're attacking someone and they attack you back and you're like, okay, now we're best friends. It just doesn't work, right? Because he was not getting along with Nathan because Nathan was engaging with him and challenging him, right? Mm-hmm. On all these different levels. And even Sandy was like, just don't engage. But then when Sandy had to have dinner with him, she's like, my God, right? I can't keep my own mouth shut. I have to leave. Yeah. He's a dangerous person to me watching that.
It's the same thing as like when he goes after the chef and he's like, I would give this dinner a 9 out of 10. That dinner looked incredible. And everyone was having a good time. Everybody. And then he was like, can you give me a less cooked vegetable?
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And
It's
everyone's
bad.
like, it's so good. And he was like, no one can get a 10. The best you can get is a 9. Such fucking bullshit.
Yeah, and he's
She's
upset
like, okay.
that he can't drive a jet ski because he's had 10 drinks, right?
He lied about how many drinks he would.
Yeah.
If he had gotten if they hadn't double checked
Oh God, right?
and he had gotten injured
Yep. Or injured someone else.
or
Yep.
injured someone else,
Yeah. Yeah. Bad news.
Nathan wouldn't have a career anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Sandy would be liable.
Yeah.
Whoever owns that boat's insurance is fucked.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Like, that is awful. That sucks. That guy sucks. And he had been drinking the entire time and only got more and more belligerent as the night goes on.
Yeah.
Ugh. Everything about him made me uncomfortable. And then at the very end, when, like, everyone's gone to bed except for him, and he's on the phone with his... I didn't realize that was his lawyer.
Yeah, it said lawyer. Yeah, it did say lawyer.
That's embarrassing. No, and I am going to... My conspiracy theory is that the only reason he called his lawyer is because the lawyer is the only one who's obligated to pick up.
Absolutely. 100% agree with that.
But
But yeah, Nathan tells him not to come on the bridge the first
he's like,
time.
please don't come on the bridge.
And
Please
so
don't
then
come
he
on the
walks
bridge."
away, but then he comes back and
Mhm.
goes into whatever.
He put the speaker, like, he put his stuff on the controls.
Oh God.
And they didn't even make a thing about that. And I was
my
like,
God.
he just
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
I'm very comfortable in your space, and sat down. He's like, we need to talk about our relationship.
Oh my God. No, we don't, sir. Wow.
When Nathan goes, holy shit,
Yep.
I was
I'm
like,
going to get fired. He's like, I might get fired tonight. I'm like, oh my God, he's going to put hands on this man. Well, and they do a close up
Or
of Joseph,
vice
and his
versa.
eyes are just totally red.
bloodshot.
From how much he's been drinking. You know, he's
Who knows
just-
how late or how,
Mhm.
like, many hours he's been awake and how
Yeah.
much alcohol that man consumed.
Yeah.
Because he was drunk before they got there.
That's incredible.
And then he had 6 drinks before he was trying to get on a jet ski.
Oh God.
And then I loved the wife of the baseball player when she was like, if you say you really liked her one more time, I'm going to throw you off the boat. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
just also kept saying that he was a good looking guy.
No, sir. I'm sorry.
You look like you can afford to pay a girl to be your girlfriend.
That's right. Have fun.
And
Ugh.
and the part where he was like trying to ship a Croatian girl over. It
Oh
was
my
like a
God.
tour guide. And she was like, no, I work tomorrow. And he's like, I'll pay you 5,000. I'll pay you 20,000. She's like, I'm not an auction.
Ew. So gross to watch.
Like, he was disgusting.
Ugh.
That is, I think, one of the worst guests. I mean, the girl said it in the video, but like, I think
Yeah.
that's, honest to God, one of the worst guests I've ever seen.
Ugh. Terrible.
What do you think? Do you have any predictions about the Joy, Jen,
Luke. Love
triangle?
Here, I thought about it all week because I was like, God, what am I going to say? What do I think about it? I thought, you know, men sometimes have a hard time, right, choosing between two women. And then I thought, no, Keeley, Jenna had a hard time choosing between two men on Down Under, right, with Ben and what the fuck is his name? Anyway, and you know, she was kind of bouncing back and forth between the two of them. However, when I was thinking about it, I think Luke already knows who he wants. I think he wants Joy because when he's describing the two of them, they're totally two different descriptions, which is, I appreciate that, two different women. But, you know, he said with Joy, looking at her, there's something deeper. Oh my God, I just melted when he said that. I'm like, I love that. I think that is his intuition picking Joy, right? He knows he likes her more. But as a man, right, we're driven by attention and physical touch. And Jen is that person giving him that, where he has to go to Joy's cabin. And she was like, go jump off a bridge, please. No, you may not come to my cabin.
She's just like, you don't get to just get this.
Yeah.
This doesn't just happen.
Yeah.
And I'm impressed with Joy because you can tell that she likes him back. You can tell that it's a mutual thing. And she's like, no, like, we're gonna do this slowly.
Yes.
The problem is, I think Luke doesn't typically have to wait. And I think that's going to be his downfall.
Absolutely. Sure.
And Jen, I feel a little bit bad for Jen. I also think that Jen kind of sucks.
Yeah, I'm going back and forth with her. Yeah.
I think she has a shit attitude.
Yeah.
I really do.
She's doing it to herself. She's choosing all of these things, right? I totally believe that you're choosing her attitude and the way she's working on the boat, right? She could just be like, okay, I'm not second stew. And they chose Kayley. And, instead of saying, I know, right, having confidence in herself, and her work, and she knows she does a good job, and just working and doing great, and people coming up to her and saying how good of a job she's doing. She can't have that mindset. She's just too worried about not being picked, and it's too bad to watch. She's
so competitive.
Yeah.
And I think it probably does have to do with the fact that she's feeling insecure, because if on paper she should be second stew.
Sure.
But her attitude and like her first response to everything is like, I'm not getting what I'm owed. Someone's sucking up, and that's why they're getting what they're get. Kayley kicked ass. And
she's doing a good job still.
I think Kaylee's done a really good job. What do you think about Kayley hooking up with Joe? And just like, we're both not looking for anything. We've seen it twice before.
I don't like it because I'm not that kind of a person. I don't like that. I don't think it's real on either end. I don't pretend to know these people, right, from anything. But I just, as a human being, having emotions and feelings, I don't think that's real, especially when your sex is the thing that you're doing. But I don't like it. I'm not one of those. I've never been. I wouldn't advise a friend or someone I love to be like, just go do that. That's not what I would say to somebody I cared about to do. But you know what? You do you, buddy. So more power to them. If it's real and they can actually pull it off, fine. Great. Have at it.
If she can pull it off, I think it's going to go great. I think he's going to be the one that ends up backtracking.
I agree. I feel like
he's such a drama, emotional guy.
It's the same thing with men and women being friends. I don't believe that men and women can just be friends without any sort of sexual tension or any sort of sexual thought on either side ever. Ever, 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 ever. I don't have just male friends. Steve would never let me just be like, I have 6 male friends and we're all going out drinking. He'd be like, the actual fuck. No, that's not happening because I don't think it's real. I don't think you can actually be friends with the opposite gender and it be nothing. And there's no sexual anything behind it ever. On either side.
I'm going to hard disagree. I think there are probably times in friendships between men and women where that flares up. But just like in any relationship, it's like, oh, that's going to happen or it's not going to happen. And I have several male friends. And granted, I'm married now, and so I think that...
And do you go out alone with these male friends? You're just going out by yourself, see?
No, because they end up being friends with both of us.
Yeah, so
but they're
that's
friends
not a thing.
that I have...
I'm talking alone. Like you go out, you alone have this friend. Matt is not a friend of this person. It's not Matt's friend. It's not a couple friend. This other person doesn't have a couple or a significant...
They're friends that they're my old roommate. I have a couple old roommate, but I lived with... Well, no. The first... Because I lived with Matt for some of our roommate friends that we're still friends with.
Yeah.
And now we're friends with his wife too. But Matt's also friends with them. And then my old roommate, nothing ever happened between us. But not to sound like Kenzie, but he was younger than me, so that was never going to happen. But I don't think I would be his type either. But we've been friends. Oh, his dog just died. R.I.P. Gracie. We've remained friends. But he's also very good friends with Matt. We used to call him the front wheel of our tricycle. Like, he would just hang out with Matt and our...
Yep, not a thing.
So,
no.
But, like, no, I don't really have friends that aren't also friends with Matt. But that's just because Matt and I are basically conjoined twins. Like,
Right.
this right here is the 2 hours a week that I'm not sitting next to him.
Yeah, right.
So
100%. I mean, my job... Do you know how many coworkers I have that are men? They're all cops. All of these men, these are my coworkers that I work with every day, Monday through Friday, sitting in a courtroom, sitting in my office, 8 hours a day. Like, I have friendly coworkers.
Sure.
I can't name them as friends because I can't go out one-on-one with this person and be vulnerable and engage and tell them, you know, Steve and I had a fight or something happened in my life that was a tragedy or I'm having trauma. I can't do, no, Steve would never allow that. I'm not going to allow that because it's just not a thing. Like, one or both, somebody in there is going to have some sort of intimate feelings. It's just gonna happen. It just
I've definitely had friendships that go down the toilet because of that. But like, what about like Aisha and Nathan? They're like friends outside of work, but because they're both, they know each other's significant others.
Yeah.
But if you're my friend, you're gonna know my husband no matter what.
Not necessarily, no.
Well, if in my life,
sure.
Because like I said, we're conjoined twins, me and my husband.
Right.
But okay, let's talk about cute couple. I'm obsessed
with Cooper and
Cooper.
Cat.
Oh, those weird little gangly things. He's so cute and he's so into her and she's clearly so into him, and you're like, I want you together.
I know. They're adorable.
I'm going to be so excited when they finally kiss.
Oh God, right?
It's going to be great.
I love her so much. I love her and I love he's just a big goof, right?
Yeah. But he's also like he's an attractive version of Kenneth the Page from 30 Rock, right? Like, he just has that like aura to him, but he's also like super tall and muscular and active and like Southern gentleman thing to him.
Yeah.
Just little, but he's so cute. And it's probably because I'm old enough to be his mom. Allegedly, I am his mom. I might be Cooper's mom. So I just think they're so cute. I love it.
I do too.
I'm very excited to watch that happen. I'm stressed for her because I think that she's a lot. I'm projecting onto her because I think that she'll absorb all of the stress that fucking Jen is going to be throwing at her. Jen needs to shut her mouth.
Yeah.
Jen can think all of these things and that'll eat away at her. But talking all of this shit about everything to her cabin mate, I know that she needs to vent, but it's just like, it's so unprofessional. You guys have just met. You don't know where her loyalties are going to end up lying.
Yeah.
Like, don't do this.
Yeah.
I need Jen to get her shit together. I want her to be a badass, and I just don't see anything good coming from it.
I know it. Dang it. I know.
How about Captain Sandy and how she dealt with the gross guy at dinner?
Oh my God, wonderful. So good. I love her more and more. Every episode, I love her more. She's just such a wonderful person and human being and really, really smart. Like, every time she would say something to Nathan, about like him picking Joe or whatever, right? Or there was something else. Or Nathan and the Josef, the bad guest, like when she's explaining things to him, or even like with the boat, right? crashing the boat and doing, you need to do better at being a bosun and
Yeah.
all of these things. We need to get better. I maybe just because we stopped watching. Well, it's over. Below Deck is over with Captain Jason. I just don't, and I love Captain Jason, but I just don't see him saying these things. I'm not saying it in a negative way. I'm just saying, like, Captain Jason, I feel like is like elite level of yachting. Not that Sandy's not, but that he wouldn't necessarily have to be having these conversations with his crew. Do you see what I'm trying to explain?
I also see him as more like, he's very emotionally intelligent and he's constantly thinking of like everyone's perspective and like what they need in that moment. Like he was supportive. God, do you remember last season when, oh God, what is her name? We loved her the most. She was like, meow, meow, meow. She was the deckhand.
Oh, Batul.
Fucking Batul. I love her.
Yeah.
But he was like supporting her and he was like kind of seeing where everyone was at. I love that about him. And he also has very high expectations. Whereas I feel like Sandy she has very much taken on she is molding these people.
Yes.
Like
yes,
she is here. She's got a lot of constructive criticism.
Yes.
And she's not babying them.
No.
But like
no, I agree.
But she does like have conversations with them where she is critical of them without being an asshole about it.
Yeah.
In a way that I really respect.
Me too.
And everyone's like, all of these captains, the good captains, I'm trying to think if there's been a really bad captain, but like all of the really good captains they command the respect, but they're also like, you want to impress them. You want to do good. And I feel like she's like, I want you to do good.
Yes.
I want this. And this is how you're going to get there. And she has like a roadmap in her mind of how she's going to get everyone where they want to go. Yeah. She did it with Aisha.
Yeah.
And now they're like best friends. I love her. This season is great. I don't hate anyone yet. I'm hoping I'm not going to hate Jen.
I don't want to hate Jen, but there's time. We can see. Yeah.
Okay. So now we got to talk about Love Island.
So much. There's so much to talk about with Love Island. Holy smokes.
So we've got Soul left. Doesn't that feel like a month ago?
The whole thing with Sincere being the one to stand up and give the long diatribe about who they're kicking off and
why,
it's Soul, right? And why, which I want to point out, everything that the reasons were all Kenzie. Everything pointed to Kenzie, but they still picked Soul. And, I want movie night to see the actual conversation. I'm sure we'll never get to see it, or even the reunion.
They gave it to
maybe
us
at the
last
reunion.
time.
Yeah. But then it's just messy producers, I think, saying, Sincere, stand up. You're the one that's sending Soul home. I mean, we all knew it, even if you didn't see spoilers, right? You could see it on her face. She's standing up there and she knew it. Her face was defeated. She was like, well, it's time. I know I'm going home. But it genuinely was upsetting and not fun TV to watch when you're hurting someone on purpose, right?
Yeah. I feel like I am so split on how I feel about what's going on right now.
Are we going to fight?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I was telling Matt's like, oh, are you so excited to record? And I was like, Keely's going to yell at me.
I'm going to fight.
I'm of two minds about it because I'm just going to skip ahead to Casa Amor. I couldn't watch all of After Sun. P.S.
I didn't watch any of it.
I got bored.
Okay.
I think Gabe is fine. I think Soul is fine. And apparently she already knew that... Who's the super, super hot guy? Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan, she already knew that he liked her photo. That happened before she went to the villa.
Okay.
Which also, I need to talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
We're going to talk about how we're old again when we get there. Because us having to look shit up. So basically, I was like, what? Nope. Okay.
Where are we going?
So we're going to Casa Amor.
Okay.
And how these men acted, because we thought it was going to be the heart rate challenge. Everyone's in their outfits.
Yes.
And then the girls are taking, they have to take extra long to get ready because they have to get extra hot. Yep. And then they ship the boys.
Yeah.
Oh, God, there's so much we have to talk about with the boys. Fuck.
There's even more after, right, Soul leaves. And Ariana tells them, right, the top 4 couples and the bottom 3 couples, and then after that the next episode.
Do you believe?
No, I don't believe any of it. I'm sorry, I'm a conspiracy
These stolen
theorist.
elections.
Yes,
I'm going to be an election denier, a vote denier. These are fraudulent systems.
100%.
I think that we need to investigate the app.
Absolutely.
Because no one fucking voted for Sincere and Melanie.
No, absolutely
Nobody
not.
did.
Nobody did. And the one person that did, it did not make them in the top 4. But what I was going with was then the next episode is we're watching Kenzie pout with Corbin about how she doesn't believe that they're in the bottom. And then at breakfast, she has to walk alone onto the dock and give herself daily affirmations. I am dead watching this girl give herself affirmations that she's beautiful and that she's worth it, and doing some stimming and tapping herself because she doesn't believe in her white privilege and her blonde and blue eyes privilege that America doesn't like her. I don't like you.
No, it does not even occur to her that that's
I
not
don't
what it
like
is,
you.
because in the interview, she's like, what is America seeing that I'm not seeing? What is Corbin doing? And I was like, girl,
it's not him.
I mean, no one's in love with Corbin,
but
but it's not just Corbin. It's mostly not. It's not mostly Corbin.
Right.
Corbin's not great.
Anyway.
But
this is the wrong show for Corbin.
You didn't enjoy that? I laughed.
Oh my God. Dead.
I was laughing so hard because first, that is something that I do. I don't say that. Just like, you're beautiful.
You are not Kenzie, ma'am. Please continue.
No, but I'm
daily.
sitting there. I do that. I'm like, it's okay. Everything will be fine. Someone will hire me.
But not after
I'm not a failure.
America voting for you, right? This is put it into context.
Oh.
So no. And she pouts about it and is upset about it. And me watching Corbin's reaction with her. Mm-hmm. And what did he say where she's like, and where he says, please don't get mad. Oh, the lustful thing. And she gets pissed off. She's like, I'm not lustful. And then they continue to do this montage of how you are lustful, Kenzie. I knew in that second Corbin was done with her. I knew it. I watched his face change from, I want to do whatever we're doing in bed every night all day long, and to, yep, I'm done. Just physically backing away from her. What? What do you mean? Yes.
Also, it's this weird thing where, like, we are watching them dry hump
100%
for fun on a regular basis. That's not even what they're doing under the sheets. We all know that stuff is happening under the sheets.
Right. And please don't get me wrong or sideways. I'm not saying that Kenzie's a hoe or a whore or a slut.
No,
because I think Gabe and Corbin and God, who's the other one? Yes. Everybody wants to have sex. We're just watching a big sex romp.
Fine.
Great.
Go for it.
Love it.
Great. Have sex.
But she does
fun.
just say,
we want to see the duvet flopping around.
Great.
It's fun.
But she individualizes. She does compare and say, I just want to jump Corbin's bones. And, you know, talking about Caleb, she's like, I don't know what to talk to him about. Like, we're watching you do this in real time. And, you know, and then Corbin and the other ones and Gabe were just, all they wanted to do was fuck all day long. And we're just watching that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Like, what
Whatever.
is the acceptable, what is the line of, like, what's lustful and what's not?
Right.
So that, like, conversation, this side conversation about
Right.
the moral, what was he calling it? A moral paragon within like, what are the rules? What's the rules of what constitutes lustful? It boggles my mind. I don't understand it. None of them, all of them are using therapy speak.
Yeah.
And, like, mindfulness and, like, pretending to be their own, like, this bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. I do it. I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing it, but it's like, you can't, why is everyone talking like this? And then, like, doing what they did for the heart rate challenge. I don't understand. I don't understand how you can be both. I know that we all contain multitudes. I know that there are many facets to all of us, but it is really, like, whiplash to have people discussing who is lustful and who is not, and then having everyone in lingerie dry humping and licking each other everywhere.
Or them talking, even the girls talking the next morning about French fries in bed, getting French fries in bed, right?
Yes, this is what we need to talk about.
Right. I mean, I kind of figured it had to be some sort of sex act. I had no idea what it was because I'm old, which is fine. But I gave it a goog, and it's just a sex act. Who cares, right? But
it's just,
for whatever reason,
oral somehow.
Right. For whatever reason, it's not a whole meal. You're not doing the whole act, right?
Okay.
That's why it's French fries, because you don't get the whole meal. You just get part of it, right?
Okay.
In whatever orifice you're doing. So, but they're sitting there talking about it, which is fine and whatever. But again, to your point, right? We're talking about people being lustful, and then we're having these conversations in the open and giggling about it. So I don't understand.
This, like, faux, like, self-awareness.
Yes.
And creating boundaries that are all bullshit, and moral high ground that doesn't exist.
Right.
It's ridiculous. Right. And
I mean, even Kata and Zach have been to the hideaway, right? We've already had a hideaway episode, people. So let's just, anyway, it's ridiculous.
I fucking hate Zach. I've turned on Zach. But as everyone's mom, we had to figure out what French fries were.
Yes, we did.
No,
I even text you and you're like, I haven't watched it yet.
It to me.
I said, okay, we'll get there and let me know what it is, because I don't know.
It didn't make sense to me. And I was
well,
like,
I think it's
wet.
Stupid saying, right?
It's stupid. It's dumb. I was like, is it their own, like, making up their own code words?
Yeah, sure.
And it's like, it doesn't make sense, but I know it's wet. Gross. Ew, gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other layer of, I do want to go back to Soul.
Okay.
Matt was talking about how he's like, if someone likes a photo on Instagram, you can see, like, when your friends like a photo or something like that. And there's a comedian, and I can't remember his name. He's really great, and I feel bad. But anyway, he has a bit where, like, there's nothing grosser than, like, being on Instagram and seeing that your friend liked some, like, Instagram model, and you're like, oh, you creep. And like, there's nothing more disgusting than being like, I hope you have a great day. Or like, you're a good person. And it's like, when she's like, you know? Like that kind of thing. So, but you can see people's likes, and Matt's like, I would never like, why are people openly liking things? Yeah. He's like, I don't know, but Michael B. Jordan liked that. And he's like, why did he like it? He's like, he liked it because he's supporting her on the show. And I was like, no, it all happened before the show. Yeah. And he's like, wait, so he's just liking strangers' photos? And I was like, I think it's generations that came after us that do just like photos.
Sure. Yeah.
But we also, everyone is reading into what photos are you liking? What did you send someone a DM? Are you reposting shit?
Yep.
I don't know. And like once you're in a relationship, I haven't had to deal with this because again, I met my boyfriend on MySpace.
Yeah.
But like this was like nowadays it's like who are you following Instagram models on his Instagram? And that can be like a deal breaker.
Yeah.
It's so beyond me at this point.
Oh, it's
So
screwing 6 ways to Sunday, and I don't have enough bandwidth to deal with it. I just don't. I don't have enough bandwidth for it.
I do want
sorry.
someone younger than me to explain how important it is that Michael B. Jordan liked that photo and does it mean anything and will anything happen? And typically do things happen? Yes or no? I don't know.
Sure.
Does it actually help her that he liked? I don't know. I'm curious. Okay. So all these situations with these couples since Casa have been wild. So the boys go to Casa, the girls come down. They're like, oh my God, I'm so excited about my giant present. And then the giant present is like it's movie night. But live.
Yeah, it's a TV when watching the boys meet the girls and having their own heart rate challenge over there, which I want to point out, we never got to see the results of any of these heart rate challenge.
I don't think it became a heart rate challenge really.
Sure.
Because wasn't there usually like a thing that you could see or something? Now I need to go back and hopefully someone will look and I can just look at a screenshot. Like, were they still wearing the armbands?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
But those girls coming in, those men went fucking wild. Their hands, there was one point, I think it was it Casey, who like somebody's ass, he like grabbed her ass and then he like ran his finger up the back of her thong.
Yeah.
That's kind of horrific. Like, you can't do that at a strip club. Like, the stuff that was happening there could not happen at a strip club. There's stuff that happened there that you couldn't do in a back room at a strip club. Yeah. I'm not saying this from experience. I've only been to a male strip club. But I had a friend that was a stripper for a year.
After watching the boys go to Casa, have their reactions, say the things they were saying about the girls in the villa, about the girls at Casa. I conspiracy theory now believe every single one of them has made a pact to stay in their couple just so they can go to Casa. That's it. I'm convinced. I'm absolutely convinced. And you can't change me otherwise, because there's no other way that you can be so derogatory, so hurtful.
Casey, the bullshit that was coming out of his mouth.
About these women in the villa. I mean, Zach being hurtful about Kata. I mean, it was just sincere, just being a dick. Like, I can't watch this. It was really disheartening and upsetting. That's why I really want movie night. I don't know if we're going to get it. I really want to have it. It's hard to watch. And these women over there in Casa, like Tiara completely throwing herself at Casey, and, you know, Casey acting the way he is, speaking poorly about Anaya.
That they didn't understand his power.
Or his aura, or those girls should be treating them the way the girls in the villa should be treating the boys the way the Casa girls are treating them. And then he's going around the bend about nobody was standing behind his door. Anaya never picked him. Bitch, Anaya picked you. She stood on that green dot and she picked you. Shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of listening to him say that over and over again. He's not a victim.
He's looking for a way out.
Yes.
Yeah, he's looking for a way out that makes him not the bad guy.
Yeah.
And it's like, here's the thing. You're going to be a bad guy. Like, the girls are going to be bad guys. You're going to be a bad guy. If you leave your couple, people are going to have hurt feelings. So he's trying to turn them into the bad guy so he's not. And it's like, no, be upfront. And everyone's talking about how they're being so honest and true to themselves. And it's like, no, you're really not.
No,
at all.
you're not.
I mean, sincere is the worst.
The worst.
The absolute worst. I'm having a problem with Zach and Kata. I'm hoping that Kata has like a good time exploring the Casa boys. I think Kata is my vote for, I think she's the most beautiful girl on that show.
No.
And the more that I'm watching her, the more I think that she's really funny. I think she's interesting.
No.
I'm rooting for you. Don't like Kata.
Mm-mm.
I like Kata. And why don't you like Kata?
She gives fake and mean girl energy to me. She, I don't think would be friends with or even speak to any of these women on this show ever.
Really?
Outside of this show. No, I don't think she would give them 2 seconds of her time. I think she would, belittle them. And I think she would talk about them behind their back. And I think she would tease about them. She gives mean girl energy to me.
I guess I've missed that. I just haven't seen that.
Yeah, no, I don't. She's not acting like that on the show, but that's the energy and the vibe that comes off of her. It's not nearly as bad as it was last season with Shelley and Alandria and Huda and all of that. It's not like that. That's not what I'm saying. But no, she gives me a weird red flag, some bells going off in my head with her. I
think I just feel bad because I'm watching how Zach is moving. And
oh my God. He's
Zach
treating
is
her terribly.
Yeah.
To withhold breakfast. You're saying, I'm not going to make you breakfast because they sent Gabe home. And
that was such bullshit. His temper tantrum about how what they didn't even make any sense. No, neither did you sending Soul home.
Right.
Like, none of it.
Not kissing her and hugging her and then constantly saying, oh, she was coming in hot and oh, she came down and she was mad. No, she wasn't. You stupid dickhead. She asked you for a hug and a kiss and you said no. And then threatened her and said, I'm not making you breakfast. I mean, what is wrong with you? That is abusive treatment in a relationship. You don't do that to somebody you supposedly care about.
He doesn't, I don't think he's that into her at all. And then I also really didn't care for the fact that before Casa, they had the night challenge, which that game made no sense. Just the weirdest game. And at the end, the girl decides if she's going to kiss the prince or
I skipped through it
or something.
Yep, I skipped through all of that.
Okay, something
the
really
toe sucking
in
and
my
all that
mind,
stuff.
And I haven't seen anyone talking about this, but I also have been kind of like avoiding trying to watch too much because I don't want to have my opinion swayed by other people too much.
Yeah.
But something that really upset me is the last one to go was Bryce or Zach. One of them ended up on the chair. And it was Trinity who goes and decides if she's going to kiss him or turn him into a frog. Everybody made out.
Okay.
Anaya turned some guy into a frog and made out with him.
Okay.
It's like a whole thing. So Bryce picks Trinity to go to Zach, who's blindfolded. So he's not going to know who the guy is.
Okay.
He goes to go do that. And they're like, oh, you should kiss. And Trinity's like, I'm not going to kiss. And she hits the button that turns him into a frog and he gets blasted. But they're like, no, you have to kiss. And Bryce is like, you have to go kiss. Bryce is like, and then he explains it in the like confessionals, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I felt like, I owed her to him or something. Like the way that he worded it. Now I don't remember. I should have written down the exact words. But it was just this like, he felt like it was owed to Zach to get to make out with Trinity because of what had happened between him and Kata.
No.
And it was like, this is a human person. Like, and she was a good sport about all of it. But that really, out of all of the things, that moment, I'm having a harder time that now he's in Casa and they had the crazy night and Trinity's like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
And then she's like, but I do miss him. And she's not moving forward with the Casa boys because she really misses her connection with Bryce. And what I have seen online is people are like, oh my God, I just want them to get back together. I can't wait. Like, they love each other. They're both missing each other. It's like Five Will Goes West song is playing and it's like they're both missing each other. And it's sweet, but also I don't like how he did that. So like, and how he acted with the new Casa girls. Like, none of this translates for me as like a healthy relationship. Like, I don't like it. It's sweet that they both miss each other, but that was fucking weird. And he's 29.
Yeah.
Saying that he owed that whole thing.
I was just going to say that.
Out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I can't. That part I'm not getting over. We also have to talk about girth check.
I asked a coworker today, actually, namely my boss, and said, because she watches it also, I said, is girth check a thing with men? Do men walk around opening their pants and showing themselves to other men? And she goes, no, that is not a thing. And I don't think it's a thing either, but I didn't like it. And then for them to continue the conversation later, like,
he's like, what'd you think about that snake?
It was only semi.
And then they're talking about how big their erections were.
What? Wait, what? No.
I'm not here to judge anyone's sexuality.
Sure.
As long as everyone is a consenting adult, do whatever the fuck you want.
Sure, absolutely.
Not here to kink shame. Not here to shame sexuality. If they have a connection that they want to explore, I'm into it. I love that for them.
Yep. Me too.
But there's something happening there, right? And also, Matt, I paused it. I screamed, paused it, rewound it. And Matt was like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, you have to watch this. I need you to explain this to me. And Matt's like, I can't explain that to you. And he's like, but I'm also not. He's like, no, I've never done anything like that with my friends. But also, I'm not a 20-something, like, go to club guy. You know, like, they're going to clubs. One of them's a DJ. Frat guy, like, that's not Matt's vibe. But I was like, so, like, is that like a thing? He's like, I don't know, maybe. And I saw a video by a creator who is a gay guy, and he was like, it's not a gay thing. Gay guys don't do that. It is 100% a frat guy, straight guy thing that they will do. He's like, I've seen gay guy, I've seen straight guys do it in locker rooms. I've not seen a gay guy. It is this weird hetero performative thing that I think is like very like red pill coded, right?
Yeah. What's the word I learned? What was the word I learned? Do you know what I'm talking about? The word I'm talking about? Social or social is at the end of the word. God, what's the word? I'm going to look it up right now because
you look it up.
I learned that word. I'm like, okay, I think this is what they're doing.
Well, I think it's in the same vein, maybe not as extreme, but as these guys who are like, you know, you need to be
homosocial bonding. Yes, a non-romantic sexual social relationship between members of the same sex. Mm-hmm. That's what okay.
Yeah, where they're like needing to perform a certain expectation of manliness, of masculinity, and they're not, and they're pretending that it's like to get chicks, but it's also really more for each other. And it's also like, the girls that they've had sex with, it's not that they're feeling connected to these girls, it's that it gives them status among men.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's fucking weird. It's fine. I mean, it's fine. It's not my culture.
Yeah, totally.
So I'm not going to speak on it. It's not my culture.
Yeah.
But it feels odd to me. I don't understand it. It feels very red pill to me.
Yeah. Agree.
So, I would like it better if they explored each other than
Sure.
shared their girlfriends and showed their dicks off and were like, this is how I have sex. How do
Right.
you have sex? Tell me in detail how you have sex.
You don't see the brown and black men on that show opening their pants to each other. I just you don't see Corbin and Casey doing that. I'm sorry, but
Yet.
I mean, I don't know.
There's still time.
Maybe, I don't know. Good God.
Ugh. Do you want to talk about, okay, we've got to talk about let's talk about the new girls first.
Okay.
Alana the Angel. Not a fan.
I've heard she's had problems. No. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. The internet is spoiling things for us, but also they were like, Gabe's been kicked out for indecent exposure. And it was like, no, he just got voted off.
Yeah.
Did he? I don't know. I can't go down these conspiracy rabbit holes.
Yeah.
I'm not your neighbor.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Not a fan.
They said that Alana was already kicked off, and that didn't happen. And they said that Bea was kicked off for something, and people love Bea, so I don't believe that either. Amora, which I like her. Amora.
I think she is stunning. She's so pretty. And I'm sad that she's into Sincere.
Prettiest one.
She's so beautiful. I'm sad that she's into Sincere, and I'm sad that she just, last night's episode, they're in that weird round room and she's laying on his chest and he's speaking, saying words that he doesn't know how to pronounce. And just,
I know I've said it too. I'm not gonna.
You have not said that.
Said epitome.
You have never said epitome
I'm sure I have.
in your life. You absolutely have not. I
know
not
I've also
going
said
to believe
epitome.
that.
And I'll say it by Idaho epitome.
Epitome, he just looks ridiculous. I mean, he's constantly using these dumbass analogies for these women.
Oh God, his analogies
all
are
the
so
fucking time.
bad.
He won't shut up about analogies for women, and then he says the word epitome instead of epitome. I mean, but then she's just laying there, sweet as can be, just taking in every word he's saying.
Just loves
like,
it. Just
loves it. And I can't stand him. I can't stand that guy at all.
Oh, and she's like, I just love that you're so emotionally intelligent. He's like, I like to journal. To work out if I'm having a good day, if I'm having a bad day.
I can't. Who was it that called him Lord Farquaad in the Heart Rate Challenge? Was it Alana? That was Alana. Amazing. Fucking amazing.
And he was like, I'll be whoever you want me to be.
You're just gross. She's like, gross. No, thank you.
No, thank you. Jaden, the blonde from California.
I like her. Fine. Good.
She's fine. She's
fine.
I hate that she's between Corbin and Caleb.
I know.
They're so different. These guys are so different. I don't know how they keep getting in these love triangles.
Yeah.
Parmita.
Stunning.
Holy shit.
Absolutely stunning. I think
Gorgeous.
She's the prettiest one out of everybody.
She's hot. She's very hot.
Oh my God. Yes.
And sometimes that's all God needs to bless you with.
Sure. And I feel like, speaking about this with my coworker at work today, I feel like I don't remember in other seasons that the cast broke that fourth wall where they're talking about before the show and knowing each other. Right?
Oh,
her
that
and Corbin.
happened once. Because remember Ace and Shelley? And
No,
how
I
that
know,
was
but
like a whole controversy.
they weren't allowed to talk about it, right?
Mm.
I feel like, and everybody lost their minds. But Parmita and Corbin are like just openly talking about them talking on Instagram and liking each other's photos. And, I feel like, are they now we're just out in the open and we're talking about how we know each other from before? I don't know.
I didn't mind that because I think the Ace and Shelley thing, Ace and Shelley said they decided they were going to keep it a secret. And then everything came out and it was like, you guys look messy and shitty.
Well, and then like even Corey and Melanie. Corey is telling Melanie all the shitty things that Sincere's doing to her, right? And I don't remember
I don't think was allowed before. That
that's like fourth wall shit.
But I'm glad that because they've had it before where girls are like, I'm coming in and I have my eye on so and so.
Sure, no, that's fine.
So and so is going to be my man,
right? But they don't say anything after that. They don't do anything with it. They don't go, I watched you, whatever, and you said this, and they don't talk about the show, the episodes.
And I love that Melanie was like so fucking into it. She's like, oh, you think that you're better? They were talking a lot about submissive versus dominance, and she's very dominant in her day-to-day life, so she wants to be submissive with her man. Is it the millennial in me that's like, we've worked so hard in feminism to give you the option, and it is your option. You do what you want, but keep that shit to yourself.
I agree.
Why are we talking so much? It's like the buzzwords of submissive versus dominant. I blame 50 Shades of Grey, because that's not even what those are, but that's what helped make it go mainstream. And then now now it's turning into trad wives. Like, I just hate it.
Weird. I don't like it.
Hate it.
I don't like her performance, meaning, oh, you can be better than him. I hate that. I don't think that's real. And if it is, I will go back to my previous statement when we first started watching this going, what happens in her household at home, right? Is she never told no? What is going on where this girl loses her mind? Something is happening with the way she was brought up. So I don't understand it. I hate this thing. I can't. I can't. I really want to like her.
That is like how they've always been on Snapchat, and they're always doing like and they always know how to do the dances.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it, but
it's a performance to me. Her acting.
Yeah. Oh, it's 100% a performance.
Yeah, that's what I see.
It's not. But I also think it's like her being so male centered.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I mean. Yeah, her performing for men. Yes,
it's
absolutely.
100% that. And so I don't know. And now we need to talk about Sydney. Okay, see, and as I'm going through, I was like, she's the hottest. I think Sydney might be the hottest.
Oh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty.
I mean, these girls are all fucking gorgeous.
Yeah,
they're all hot. They're all really good looking. Sydney's so gorgeous, and Sydney's going after Casey so hard. And he had Tiara.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm going to go to Sydney.
Yep.
And I don't even, like, you're supposed to be exploring, but the way that he's moving sucks. And he feels so fucking entitled to these women.
Yes. Yes.
And it's because these women are going after him because of how they saw him treating Anaya.
Yes. Yes.
And now he's being a fucking creep.
Yes.
Asshole creep. This is not who he was presenting. So who they think they're about to get, it's a totally different thing.
Yes.
I don't know. It's upsetting to me. I know.
I want to say something, but I don't want to say it. I have a thought about KC. He has, when you said entitled,
Mhm.
I don't understand why he feels entitled to a woman's body.
So
I mean, he's
because when he called Anaya a grandma.
right. And did you see on TikTok Dallas Cowboy football players made a
I
video?
saw you. You sent me that. You sent me that.
That was so horrific and so disgusting. Why do we have this culture? This grape culture that men are entitled to women's bodies and men should be able to do whatever they want with our bodies and we should just give it over to them. And the fact that Anaya is a grandma is because she won't do anything intimate in bed with him. She's only known him for a couple of weeks. What are you mean? Out in the real world, you'd be like, are you kidding me? You're not even going to give me a kiss. Like, back up, sir.
And if she did do something and he decided that he's not into anymore, he'd be like, and she's just like, she's so lustful.
She's just
and it
a
would be
slut
turned
and a
on her
whore.
in 2 seconds.
Yep, 100%.
Like, there's no way for her to win. So, honest to God, I think that she's moving correctly.
Oh, yeah. I agree. And I'm not saying that the Casa girls are not. I'm saying
which is
he is
do
entitled.
What you want with your body.
And, right. And he's immediately meeting Tiara and just throws her down and gets on top of her and starts, okay, that's whatever. That's fine. But I don't like the way he's treating
But then
women.
He's also going to immediately do the same thing to Sydney.
Yep. Yep.
And
then
like,
turn around the next day and go, yeah, I didn't like the feel of her body. I liked Tiara's body instead.
Fucking gross. Fucking gross.
Fuck you, dude. Just disgusting.
The amount of therapy that everyone is going to need after this season is insane.
I don't understand. What am I watching?
Let's talk about Casa. Wait, did I talk about all the girls?
I think
no, we
so.
talked about, yep, that's everybody.
Yeah,
all right, so Casa boys. Carl's first. I don't even want to talk about him first because how do you feel about Carl?
I don't know how to feel about Carl.
I love him. I love him so much.
I mean, I tend to lean
he comes
towards
from money,
liking him. Yeah,
which I want that makes sense for Anaya because
she comes from money too. Yes,
they're gonna understand each other.
Yeah.
They both love volleyball. I think he's like so genuinely excited to have her attention. Mm-hmm. I think he's giving her the attention that Casey and was saying the things that Casey was saying, but in a genuine way.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Casey was like, I need to see these things because these things need to be said out loud, which we applauded and we loved.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're not seeing him behave in the way following that with his actions.
Right.
With his words, with his actions.
Right.
But I don't know. I think that we might see that with Carl. And I think
hope so.
I think he's cute. Then there's Corey, who we kind of already touched on.
Yeah.
He's going after Melanie. He had also been interested
in Trinity.
Thank you.
Yes.
I was like, her name starts with a T.
Yes.
In Trinity. But yes. Trinity, I love how she's... Listen, I have my issues with Brace, but I love how she's moving. She's like, listen, I think that you're great. I think that you're going to make a great boyfriend. I think you should consider... like continuing to like pursue Melanie because my heart's not really in it. I think you're awesome, but it's just I can't. Yeah. And they only have so much time and she's like, so go do that.
Yeah.
God, I love her. I love that. Trinity.
Yeah.
And so he's gonna go to Melanie and he's gonna talk some shit about Sincere, which I love mess. I love your mess. Thank you, Corey. And he's a good looking dude. Then we have Ronnie. Who did Ronnie go after?
Who did he go with? Oh my God. I'm escaping. Who did he go with?
Because he went with like a couple people.
I don't remember. Why?
He went after Melanie a little bit. And I remember thinking...
Was it Kenzie?
No, I think it might have been Kada.
Oh, Kada. Yes.
If you were
Kada.
When he went after Melanie, I was like, him with Melanie, I loved that. And if you're Melanie, how do you go back to Sincere after you've been with Ronnie?
Yeah.
Because Ronnie, holy fucking shit. He looks like he belongs as like one of the police officers on CSI or something. He's so gorgeous. And he's got like a man voice. And then you have Sincere being like, I journal. Fuck that guy. Oh, Ronnie.
Yes. Kata. Okay.
And then we have Che. Who is going after Kata.
Kata, yes.
And I like that.
I like that too. And I'm upset with Kata is still pining over Zach, right? Hasn't kissed Che yet, which I'm not saying she needs to stick her tongue down his throat or anything, but these girls are working themselves up into that whole well, if he's not doing anything over there and he finds out that I'm doing something here, he's going to be hurt. So I'm just not going to do anything over here, right? We're in that circle. And I don't want that for her.
Well, especially because right before Casa happened, she and Zach had gotten into that fight because Zach was being a pissy little bitch because of what they did during a challenge.
Yeah. Stupid. Whatever.
So fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, he took his shirt off and I was going to take my shirt off. So it was less special. Like Kata had any control over that. And she was like, it's still really special when you took off your shirt.
Oh my God.
I think Zach is a gorgeous boy, but he is obnoxious as shit.
And he's terrible.
Oh, he's so obnoxious.
Yeah.
And Che, okay, so Che is, I think, a dentist or a chiropractor.
Chiropractor, yes.
Chiropractor. Sorry, dentists. And he was like, she was like, I don't know, like, what are you trying to get out of this? And he was like, oh, just so you know, I'm not here for clout. I'm here to like find a relationship. Aww. I don't have social media. And she was like,
dead. Just instantly wet.
Slid right out of her chair.
Yep.
I was thrilled. That was amazing.
It was so good. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's better. Like, I think I'm married. So obviously what is my opinion count for? Not much. I think it's unattractive when a man is super active on social media.
Sure. No, I agree.
I think it's like,
it's weird in some way.
It's like, I need a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you're like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
I don't. It's like when they wear like a hat or like a really loud shirt. And you're like, you didn't have to do that. Why are you doing that? You need a lot of attention. I don't like it. Okay, and then there's Dylan, who's with Kenzie.
Oh, Dylan is super cute.
So cute. I think a great fit for Kenzie. When they did the heart rate challenge, or not, it wasn't a heart rate challenge. It was like the Casa versus Villa thing.
And I didn't want to watch a gangbang. I skipped right through it. I'm done with watching
I had more fun watching that. That was a lot of fun. Kata at one point is screaming like, tackle, because they have like a word and then they have to act out the word.
Yes.
And Kate is like, tackle. It was like ridiculous. But whatever he had with Kenzie, I don't remember what the word was, but he and Kenzie are doing stuff and he just stares down the camera while he's doing it.
Oh my God.
And it was so fucking funny. It was so funny. I think it was dance. Was it dance? I don't know what it was. It was so funny. And then at the end they tied, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like all the challenges, Casa won half and then Villa won the other. So they had to have a tiebreaker where everyone has to get in the middle and do stuff to see who gets the most points. Yeah. Like, who's giving out these points? But Villa, the girls started kissing the girls. Mm-hmm. And it was like, who's the sexier? And it was like, the Villa was hot. And I had more fun watching that challenge than I did watching the Prince and Princess challenge.
Oh, sure. Or what about even the Casa heart rate challenge?
Yeah, this was.
I watched that one and I didn't want to. Ugh.
No, because that seemed like a stag party, like a bachelor party.
Yeah.
that like crossed a line where someone
Yes.
got a hooker.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Like that's what that, I'm sorry, girls. Girls were hot. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I felt like the men were inappropriate.
Yeah, it was bad. That's why I didn't want to watch the gangbang. That's what I kept calling it. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
That
Not
was,
watching
there
it.
was, for some reason, the aspect of that, it was like them doing it like for each other, like the girls doing it for the girls.
Okay.
And for like, they were like cheering each other. I don't know.
Okay.
There was some different part of the vibe that I can't quite put my finger on, that
Okay.
I can't quite articulate, that like was more fun and it was
Okay.
more camaraderie, and like it didn't feel like everyone was an object
Yeah.
like
The boys.
the heart rate challenge was. And then we also have Gal.
I love
Gal?
Gall. I think it's Gall.
Okay.
I love him
I
so,
love him so much. I've seen two things come across my feed about him. One is, you know how he said that he works at a coffee shop that's
Yes.
also like a surf shop?
Yes.
It's actually, he owns it. He's just not trying to like put it out there as like a
Amazing.
big thing. And I was like, and it's one of the people that works for him. She's like, I'm having a hard time watching my boss do this. Also, he like owns it. He's like, they're saying that she's like, he's so humble. He's like a super humble,
Aw.
chill guy. But like, he owns this place, and he's talking about his like coworkers. And you're like,
Oh my God.
I love it. And then there was a guy who was like, just so you know, his family, he's got like
Yes. 5
brothers and sisters. Have you seen this?
I
They
have.
made up a page where they're just making fun of him.
They're just trolling him on Instagram, and it is
All the
fucking
time.
hysterical.
Like about how big his forehead is.
Yes.
And what a nerd he is. And like they're putting his face on things. And it's so funny.
It's great.
The mom was like, thank God he got the word tickle.
Yes. And I love that Jen is with him. It makes me so happy. Don't make that face.
I like Jen.
Jen from Florida.
There's nothing to like
and
about
Gall.
Jen. There's nothing to dislike about Jen. Jen is just kind of there.
She is, and I'm glad that she has an awesome guy like
Yeah,
Gall.
I'm
I
like,
love
I'm
him.
supportive. I'm not against it. I'm fine, go for it. It's just, there's no drama to it, which is probably good. Thank you guys. Thank you, Jen and Gall.
Wonderful. Why can't we
Yeah,
have
good.
something happy? I want something happy.
No, we need nice things. We
Yeah.
need nice things. So yeah, I'm into that. Yeah, I'm a little stressed about who's going to bring people back.
I know.
I
Oh, well,
mean,
Corbin.
we know Bryce isn't.
Corbin already said
Corbin will.
Kenzie's not, I'm not even considering her anymore. So Corbin will. I think Casey will. I think Casey will. I think Sincere will.
Sincere and Zach are my my
Zach, I
wild cards.
don't think he will. I think, and I
You don't
don't
think
think
so?
Bryce will either. But I think Sincere will.
He's I think Zach will, because Zach is already villainizing Kata.
Oh,
He's
sure.
like,
No,
she's-
he is. She
She's
is.
making
Yeah,
out
yeah.
like she's probably doing this. She's probably
Yeah,
doing that.
yeah.
What's she doing?
Yeah.
I mean, he's obsessed
Yeah.
with her, but it's not healthy. Like
No.
he's so
It's abusive for sure.
he wants to be angry at her,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
and it's just a weird. I don't care for Zach, and he was at the very beginning. I thought he was so hot, and he was my favorite.
Ugh, no.
And
Not even.
he's as his possible mom, I'm just disappointed.
Yep. See you later.
Ugh. All right. So as that turmoil, and then again, we're going to be watching it again probably tonight, depending on how
Ugh.
late it is, if not tomorrow. But then do you know what show? We've got to talk about the best reunion in Housewives history, in my opinion. I loved it. Do you know what also is so great about this reunion? No one's storming off.
Right.
No one's leaving.
But why are they all dressed in the same color? I don't ever
It's
remember.
the ocean. because they love the ocean.
But I don't remember any other them having a theme, or I don't remember. Maybe they have and I'm just not paying attention. Like it's gold and black and white or something, and you can wear any of those. But everybody wearing the same color, it was fine. I just wanted to know why. That's all.
I'm wondering if it's a joke, like a nod to the fact that they all look alike.
Oh, that's true. I did love that conversation. That was amazing.
That they all...
Andy was like, what'd you guys think? And they're all, what do you mean?
Don't get it. I liked that Rosie was like, because he was like, Kelsey and Rosie look a lot alike. I don't think that Kelsey and Rosie look a lot alike. And she was like, I don't see it, but I don't hate the comparison. Like, I thought that was like a nice...
Yeah.
That was the nicest thing that was
I
said
did
the
have
entire
trouble with
time.
the two of them the most in the beginning because I knew who Ashley was. So I didn't think she looked like anybody, but I did for a hot second. Like Meredith and Lisa. Like I couldn't tell them apart forever.
Ugh. All right. So do we want to go through like a timeline of it, or do you just want to do like
Let's
highlights?
just talk about our favorite parts, I guess. I don't know.
Overall,
I loved the whole thing. It was so good.
It was so good.
I don't know what happened to Rulla, if she took that surgery, gave her a new brain, or why was she so hot and bothered the entire time, so aggressive, coming after Joellen. She was just talking over her under her breath, interrupting.
Constantly.
What am I watching? What am I watching is what I'm thinking about when Rulla is speaking. And Joellen could not have been. She was just so great responding to her.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
I don't even think necessarily that like Joellen is 100% right. I don't think that Joellen is perfect. I don't love that Joellen is MAGA. I will ride or die for Joellen. I love her. She is my queen. I love her so much.
Me too.
I'm on her side.
Yes.
I don't care. I will fight for Joellen's rights and I will fight for her wrongs. I love Joellen.
Me too.
Yeah, Rulla needs to shut the fuck up.
What?
But I also love the bullshit that's coming out of her mouth. I was wondering how you felt about Rulla after watching this.
Well, see, I didn't really care for her. Right. I mean, I'd said it before. I don't know why she's here. Why is she should be just a friend of, like Dolores, come in once in a while. Why is she on the show? You know, she's
Joellen said you were on three episodes.
And it was the same thing over and over again. We never got any resolution. We never got any movement. No, I don't think she should be a housewife at all. I just don't. She should be a friend of, like Dolores.
But she brought a whole plot line, and she's a fucking maniac on this reunion. Yeah. And again, no one's leaving. It's insane to me. And also, she has a whole new face.
Yeah. Which I didn't think she, in the first place, needed to do anything. Like, after they said it, I'm like, oh, well.
It never occurred to me before. Nope. That she needed to get, but you know what? Everybody sees things in themselves.
No, I get that, and that's fine.
Maybe not everyone else agrees with.
I love that for her.
And she'd been saying that she'd been talking about it for years. So, and she looks great. Yeah. Her nose does not look like a human nose.
It's a little elfish.
The slope, the point. It looks elven.
Yes.
And I'm not even mad at it. I think she looks incredible.
Yeah.
And I love that she's like, I got a nose. I zhuzhed my face.
Yeah. Okay.
Great attitude about it. Fully support all of it. Right. And then my favorite part of the entire reunion is when she like stands up and starts screaming. And I think it was Liz that goes, you just got your nose done. You need to calm down. You need to sit down. You just had work done. Yeah. And she's like, rah, 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 and screaming. Yep. And Joellen goes, I'm going to break your fucking nose. Yep. I love it. I love it so much. And I love that we're going to have the husbands next, because all the bullshit where Rulla wants to have this fight still.
Still. Yep.
Still wants to have this fight.
Yeah.
Joellen, there's like the only other option that she has is to completely disengage and go, fine. I almost think that maybe it would work better if she gray rocked it and went, okay.
Yeah.
Then he didn't. You're right.
Yep.
The problem is that Rulla and Brian, mostly Brian.
Well, it's Brian.
Attacked her character.
Yeah, it's
attacked
Brian.
her character and threw it all off.
Yeah.
If they hadn't done that,
Yes.
then it would be fine. But what we've learned, I think we learned more about Rulla in this episode
Yes.
than we did the whole rest of the time. We had so many questions, and now I'm realizing she wants to live in this fantasy world. She doesn't really give a shit what Brian's doing. And I think like she's so messy. She and Brian are, I think she's just as messy as Brian is.
Yeah.
And she doesn't care, but she also wants to put that on everyone else. Like she's projecting it on everyone else.
Oh God, yeah.
So
Yeah.
when it came out that she was saying when the mice will,
Yeah.
or like
Oh
when
my
the cats will
God,
mice shall
about
play,
Liz.
about Liz and Jerry. And she's like basically saying that Liz and Jerry cheat on each other and it's like a known thing.
Yeah.
She dragged that out so fucking long. Andy's trying to get a straight question and Liz is like, say it. Say whatever you want. And Rulla's like, I'm sitting next to you and I have a brand new nose, so I'm going to beat around the bush for the next 5 minutes. That pissed me off. And Liz was too calm for that whole thing. Like
Too
Liz is
calm.
serious.
Yeah. Yes.
Liz is, and she's like, yeah, we were separated and I did go out and I met up with somebody that I hadn't seen a long time. I was out with my girlfriends. This guy shows up. We danced, we spun around. And then the next morning, Jerry gets a call from Brian. She said it was from Brian and Rulla's like, I had no idea.
Bullshit.
Listen, I know that she and Brian have a weird marriage. I also know that if I saw someone's wife out with somebody else, Matt's the first person I'm going to tell. And if Brian's this nosy little bitch, then of course she's telling him first.
Yeah.
That's half of what their relationship is based on, I think.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh my fucking God. And Liz was like, yeah, that was the point. I wanted it to get back to Brian, so thank you. And it got back to Brian, or not Brian. It got back to Jerry.
Yes.
And then she and Jerry got back together, and then it's never happened again. And then Rulla's like alluding to that, well, other people have seen things. I would be terrified for my brand new nose. Shut the fuck up.
What are you
And
doing?
no one believes Rulla. I don't believe Rulla.
No one believes Rulla.
I don't believe Rulla
I
for a
don't like
second.
Liz, but I still don't believe Rulla at all.
I'm so disappointed in Liz.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Liz kind of went after everybody.
Oh,
Except
Liz?
for Alicia.
Oh my God.
I mean, not Alicia, except for Ashley. I think Ashley's the
Yep.
only person she said nice things to.
Yeah. It's just weird how Liz is acting. I feel like she's high or something. It was weird watching. It
Well.
wasn't, I know, but still, I mean, yeah, how she mocks Joellen. How
Well, she was smoking. She was vaping. And there was one scene where she, like, we saw her, like, I thought she was saying stop it. She was going like this. I thought she was saying stop it. to
Oh,
someone.
yeah.
And then I don't remember where I saw it, but it was recutting. It was just her, like, vaping and then trying to hide it. And then she was like, I'm having cigarette withdrawals. So she's vaping.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay. I've never smoked, so I wouldn't know. But I just was like, okay. Yeah, Liz, I feel like everything that Joellen said is correct. Like, Liz is not taking accountability. No. Liz is trying to be the victim in all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And even when she does acknowledge what she did, it's really still everyone else's fault.
It's not a real apology. It's not a real apology. And then Andy, like the rest of the everybody on the planet is what is going on between you and to Joellen? What is going on with you and Liz? And Joellen's like, it started way back when she borrowed a snowsuit
Snowsuit
from Liz and it smelled like smoke. And she's like, I had it dry cleaned. I couldn't use it because it smelled like smoke and it made my house stink. That is their issue with each other? I mean, come on, Liz.
And Liz was like, wanted that out there. She's like, why
Right.
did we have an issue? And you're
Right.
like,
It
That's-
was weird.
That's it.
What is
And then-
happening?
It's also why does this cast work? Because they also weirdly are like comfortable moving on from shit, but also will bring old shit back up. Liz and Alicia.
Oh my
Alicia
God.
was never homeless.
Yeah.
Liz is like, I was only trying to protect you. Like, you were so condescending,
What do you mean?
and you were trying to like call her out.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were talking about how like she thinks that this is Alicia and Joellen setting her up when they had the conversation about it.
Oh, yeah.
Going-
Before filming, they're
And
going
she's like, you left me those voice memos. And Joellen's like, I was hungover. I'm not scrolling back through to listen to all that.
what? But do we even care? Like,
I don't care.
don't care. Exactly. Don't care.
And then she said that Alicia, here's the part where like she really lost me, is
Mm.
like I almost could forgive a lot of this because this weird shit with Joellen, it's like
yeah.
she feels thrown under the bus.
Yeah.
Maybe Joellen is like a little bit schemy, conniving. But when she said that, nope, hold on, that Alicia amped herself up.
Oh, I know. I was upset about that too. And poor Alicia was devastated
Yeah.
when she said that.
But you know that flip-flopper is about to
yeah.
forgive her for everything.
Oh.
You know that she's forgiven. And you know that she and Liz will be fine.
It was
But,
so
like,
hard.
I hated that.
I hated that too. Hated it. Alicia's the best. I can't. She's so good.
Yeah.
Oh.
I really felt for her.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go back to Rulla again.
Okay.
Rulla is fearless right now. Maybe it's the pain meds.
Maybe.
Maybe the pain meds are making her too brave. But she also, like, wouldn't shut up, keeps jumping in.
Mhm.
She was talking about how when Liz was talking about how it's like, you're talking about how I've done this is not a thing. And then she's like, you and Brian called Jerry at 6 a.m. the next
Yeah.
day to call me out. And she's like, oh, I have no idea. And she's like, subpoena my phone records.
Oh, yeah.
The way that she's escalating
Yeah.
so quick over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I'm going to bring in all of his doctor's schedules to prove that he couldn't have been. Who cares? No one fucking cares.
No one cares. And we all know it's doctored. Just like Joellen said, he does stuff on, AI all the time, creates all this false bullshit and hands it to you and feeds it to you. And you just take it in. We all know it's not real.
Right.
It's stupid.
So, like, we all have to pretend that we believe
Brian.
any of it.
Yeah. No.
Brian. No one
Brian.
believes Brian. Even Alicia was like, Brian doesn't know what day it is.
Right. I
Um,
agree.
Joelle lost her job.
Oh, right.
And
Yep.
Rulla was like, it wasn't because of Brian. And it was like, okay, that's not what I said.
Yep.
A bunch of people got laid off.
Yep.
I don't think that helped.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, look at, we have it. This is some drama we don't need.
Yep. Agreed.
Da-na-na.
Are you still team Kelsey over Rosie? Is that what it was? I can't
No.
remember. Oh, okay.
I'm still 100% team Rosie.
Rosie. Okay. Team Rosie.
I'm still team Rosie.
Okay.
I think Kelsey fights the same way Liz does,
Yeah.
which is, from my perspective, maybe I was wrong, but you're an asshole.
Yeah.
So you deserved it.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Kelsey can get away with that.
Yeah.
I have to say the way that Rosie handled the very beginning,
Mm-hmm.
where Kelsey was like, do you think I'm a slam pig?
Yes.
And she's like, no, I was upset. I was throwing a word out there.
Yeah.
I had asked you to, I had told you to leave my house.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't leave.
Yes.
So yeah, I think some words are going to come out that I don't. She's like, so you don't think I'm a slam pig? And she's
Oh
like,
my
no,
God.
I think that you're something. She's like, so you think that I give blowjobs for a career?
Mhm.
And she's like, well, yeah, kind of. And then she's like, I don't know what, Kelsey, How do you not see that people are going to say that?
Oh, yeah. Right.
Kelsey, it is such
Yeah.
a lack of self-awareness. So when she's like, why would you say something? And she's like, well, because your only coworker was the girlfriend in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Poetry.
Yeah.
I mean, perfect. Kill shot. Even Liz was like, that was good. I think even Liz enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And it's like, no one cares.
Right.
No, literally, has it affected her social standing that that's what she was doing?
Yeah.
No one gives a shit.
Yeah.
She can still live her life.
Yeah.
She's still allowed with all of her friends.
Mm-hmm. It makes for good TV too, right? I mean, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Why is she acting offended?
Right.
It's fine. I thought that was dumb.
Do you believe the whole Coach and Rosie thing?
No.
Okay.
I think that's Reddit bullshit.
Oh, okay.
And like they're like, I have a friend who's a cop and he said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bullshit. And maybe a cop did say that because they're like,
Sure.
oh yeah. No. I'm sorry. We watch enough true crime.
Right. You go back, Rhode Island, everybody knows everybody. And so if maybe this cop didn't like Rosie or didn't like the Coach or wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like could say things because people know who Rosie or who this Coach is and he's going to say stuff. You never know.
And here's one of the things is like, this is the only part that I'm critical of Joellen. When Joellen was like, I couldn't tell if, what was she saying when she was like, I saw a picture of him and he wasn't even cute. Like, Rosie, he wasn't even cute. And Rosie's like, I've never met him.
Uh-huh.
I've never met him. And she's like, okay, but he's not even cute. And it was like, right. So was she saying, I desperately want to give Joellen, she's my queen. I just want to give her the benefit of the doubt. But she's also saying that, I've heard from police officers and I saw it on Reddit that this is true. Mm-hmm. And you're like, don't. Mm-hmm. So, no, I don't think that Rosie did anything with this guy. I think that someone somehow tied these things together because it was convenient. And now, unfortunately, that's going to follow her around.
Sure. No, I get that.
But show me the police report.
Yeah.
It is wacky how many police reports are going to get brought up. Things are going to get subpoenaed in this fucking first reunion.
Amazing.
Okay. Do you think that Joellen and her husband were swingers?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I
mean,
think
again, small town stuff, maybe.
Yeah, I think someone said something shitty.
Yeah.
And the neighbor brought it up to her. Yeah. And she's like, and then we had a joke back and forth.
Sure.
I think Joellen has a dark, twisted sense of humor that I very much enjoy.
Yes.
And so her and her neighbor putting signs and upside down pineapples in their lawn.
Sure.
To make each other giggle. That's fucking funny.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But it's going to make people talk.
Yeah. Just like her sister and her husband, right? Too.
I still think that's weird. And listen, I know that some families have weird jokes.
What did she say? He touched your boob in the 7th grade.
Yeah. Well, but then her sister is now on camera she's like, oh, I see your underwear. And he's like, yeah, how do they smell? And she's like, well, they taste great. And you're like, oh.
Sure. So weird. Totally weird.
Yeah, I don't know. No. I don't think anyone could say that to my husband and have me go, ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
No.
Agreed.
I'd be like, get out of my house. But
agreed.
Okay, so sisters. Now I gotta go to moms.
Yeah. So
we found out that Rosie's mom, not a big fan of her.
Yeah.
What she said on the show. And then that was at some point that had actually kind of brought her and Joellen together.
Right.
But now her and Joellen I think they'll be fine.
I think they'll be fine
but
too.
They'll be fine.
Yeah.
Joellen's mom.
Mm-hmm. Sad.
So I guess she didn't like what was said on the show.
Yeah.
did put her in a good light. You and I were not big fans of her mother. And now her mom's like, don't talk shit about me to Andy Cohen at the reunion or I'm not going to watch your kids. And Joellen's like, then I guess you're not watching my kids.
Yeah.
I like that whole situation feels, I mean, like, how do you, there's no moving forward there. Right?
Well,
like if they've tried therapy already.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like Joellen's just in a shit position.
Her mother is definitely the problem. Definitely a problem. And, you know, clearly she can't take accountability for what she did to Joellen. And I don't think it's Joellen's job or responsibility to call her mom and go, this is what I said on camera. This is what's going to come out. That's not, she can call her and say, Mom, I was vulnerable and told about my childhood and that I didn't really have a great childhood. She could tell her that, I guess. But people are making it out that it's Joellen's fault that her mother is now not speaking to her. And I don't agree with that because that's victim shaming and victim blaming. And the predator is the abuser is the one getting away with shit. And that's not what we should be doing.
Well, and it also got brought up by Rulla. Because Rulla was like, didn't you get kicked out of college? And Joellen's like, I never got kicked out of college. Like
I got sent away. Right.
When she was in high school. And she's like, and I talked about that. Everyone knows, like, you're not, this isn't a gotcha moment.
Right, right.
And she's like, and this is what I got sent away for. Like, and she's like, I was also underage. I was a kid.
Yes.
Like, you're bringing that up.
Right.
I 100% agree with Joellen.
Yes.
That Rulla bringing up weird shit from their childhood.
Yeah.
Especially when Joellen's already been very open about it.
Right. Right.
It was just like, I see a tender part of you and I'm just going to, without anything behind it.
Bad taste. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it.
Bad taste.
And can I ask you, I was confused about Joellen and Liz spending Mother's Day together, which was like a week before filming. And then Liz hates Joellen. Like, I don't get that. They were trying to explain it. And Andy's like, Liz, why are you so mad at Joellen? And Joellen's like, I just spent Mother's Day with her. I don't understand what's going on. Like, we had a good time.
Yeah.
If Liz hates her so much, why is she doing these things with her? I don't understand what I'm hearing.
I think
poor Joellen. Like, I'd be confused.
It probably
too.
depends on the mood that Liz is in.
God, I guess.
Right? Because we've seen her turn on Kelsey.
Yeah.
And she loves Kelsey.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Or what about when Andy is asking Liz about what happened in the bar with the hair pulling and the pushing, you know, and Liz's response is, I'm tactile defensive. What the fuck? You don't get to lay hands on people and then say I'm tactile.
Well, she was saying that
Are
it
you
was
joking?
Like it was actually Joellen's fault because Joellen kept putting her hand on her thigh. And we saw the video of her doing that. And I never saw it as like, she's like, you grabbed me and told me to calm down. And it was like, we watched that.
No.
And it was like, it was very much trying to placate, word of the day,
Yes.
placate her, trying to calm her down, trying to, I wish they had separated them.
Mm-hmm.
And when Ashley was like, I did see it going both ways.
Mm-hmm.
And then Liz was like,
yeah.
Yeah, I
hated that. I hated that response.
I don't think that she sees it clearly. I don't think that she sees what she did. She can watch the video back and she still doesn't see that she reacted poorly.
Yeah.
She doesn't look at what happened, but because she decided that everyone's like against her.
Yes.
I don't believe this conspiracy theory that they like wanted to like knock her down a peg.
No.
I just
not
don't.
At all.
So I don't know. I'm disappointed because I thought I was gonna be like, I thought Liz was gonna be my ride or die.
Yeah.
And it's just, It's Alicia and Joellen.
Yes.
And then Liz and Rulla at the bottom.
Yes.
And Ashley, sweet baby Ashley.
Sweet baby Ashley and her cry counter.
I am Ashley. I realized I'm Ashley. Because I also, today, I was talking with Matt and something like made me feel good and I just started crying. And then like 20 minutes later, I started rewatching the episode. And when I started to tear up. She's talking about her relationship with Rosie and how special that is. Yes. Because that is a true thing. Yes. When we're not friends anymore and it's really sad. But when I first had the boys, I had a friend who she did not have kids. And she would come over. There were nights that she helped me bathe the boys and put them to bed. Mm-hmm. You know, she would come to like story times at the library with us. She would go to the pool with us. She was so hands-on with my boys, and she and I could do our friend thing while my kids were there. And she's like there doing things like being another loving adult around. Yeah. While also being an adult friend for me. It was just like there's a special place in heaven for those women. Even though I'm not friends with that woman anymore, I do only have like the best feelings of like, if anyone has the opportunity to be that person, you were that person this weekend. Yeah. If anyone has the opportunity to be that person, like do it, because it is a lifeline that is worth its weight in gold and cannot be touched. So Ashley started crying and I was like, I fucking get it. And and they're all like giggling because she's crying again, but it was like, oh, I just love her. Yeah. And I think that she's one of those people where they're like, you're not actually friends with anybody but Rosie. And she's like, she did invite everybody to go do stuff. Yeah. And because there are people that have issues with Rosie, it does put her in a weird position. And when Kelsey was like, cool, do you want to hang out? It was this weird, like, aggressive, Kelsey, come on. I know. I know that that's kind of their, like, vibe. But when she was like, so can we hang out? And Ashley goes, yeah, well, let me ask Rosie. And Rosie's like, hang out with whoever you want. You're an adult. Yeah. And I think that Rosie is confident enough of a person that she's not going to feel like she's going to lose her friend if Ashley became friends with Kelsey in a real way. Sure. I don't think that would be a problem. No, I also don't think Kelsey wants to hang out with kids. Yeah, agree. So, to be fair, I'm one of those women. Like, there are some friends that like you have and they like come in and help you with your kids and like they want to be around your kids and it becomes like this like amazing village. I'm not that friend. I want to hang out with you when you're not with your friends. Their story. With your kids.
I loved Ashley and Rosie's story of how they met, because how difficult is it to make friends as an adult? It is difficult to do that. Oh, and they were set up on a girl friend date, right?
Whoever did that
set them up.
What a
and
great person.
They just hit it off and now are best friends forever and have this beautiful relationship. And it, again, I love that. That was my favorite part, because it's so difficult making friends as a grown-up, right? Going out and making friends as a grown-up. So
no, you and I only found friends through marriage,
right?
This is through family. Yeah. This isn't even you're just obligated.
Agree. Very true.
It's what does that say about us though, that your favorite part was the Rosie Ashley friendship moment that was truly beautiful. And I was like, my favorite part is when Joellen was like, I'm gonna punch you in the nose. Because it was so it does. I love it. And then my runner-up is when Rosie was like, your only coworker is the girlfriend in Miami, and Kelsey had nothing to respond.
Amazing. My runner-up is Rulla bringing up these so-called salacious things about Liz, right? That was my other runner-up. That was my other favorite. Because I'm like, Liz is going to fucking kill her. Liz, we're going to watch a woman die on this couch, and I am here for it.
Say it. Say it. Do it.
Right. Yep.
I genuinely don't care.
Oh, I don't care.
I feel like there's kind of a
Nobody
culture
cares. Sure.
that maybe allows for more of that
Sure.
where they are at. But if she never cheated on Jerry, whether they were separated or not,
more power
if
to
Jerry
her. Who
never
cares?
cheated on her,
Yep.
or they both did,
Yeah.
or one of
Nobody
them did,
cares.
I don't care.
Yep.
I don't care. I feel like they're a good couple. And whatever happens. I think they love each other. I think they're both very committed to their family.
Yeah.
What did you think of the Rulla non-apology about saying that Liz, she was like, oh, that wasn't a nice thing to say. She's just as much of a mother, even though she didn't give birth to those girls. And it was
uncomfortable.
Rulla didn't handle that well.
No.
And the fact that Liz just let it go was shocking.
100%.
The way that Liz just let it go was shocking. She was like, it was still a shitty thing to say.
It was a
like,
shitty thing to say. That
it?
wasn't okay. That's it. I know. That's why I think she was high. She let it go. Liz let that go.
This is what you were talking about. You told me about this. This is the marijuana psychosis.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Which apparently you can use as a legal defense. So do whatever you got to do, Liz.
Absolutely. Unbelievable. So good.
I just, don't use this as an advertisement for your menopause gummy.
Oh my God, no. Lord, no. Oh.
So anyway, it wasn't even a conversation. Here's the thing. At the end where Joellen's threatening to break her nose, the conversation had nothing to do with either of them.
Oh,
they were actually in the middle of talking to Rosie about how there was kind of like this clique.
Yes.
Like there's Rosie and then there's the Liz, Joellen, and Kelsey.
Yes.
Clique. And there had been like a group chat. I don't care. And apparently it was all before it aired. They started filming anyway.
Sure.
But then for some reason Rulla jumped in and they start going at each other.
Oh my God. Shut up, Rulla. That's what I want to say.
Rulla,
just shut up.
but she's keeping it going and exciting. She has all these fun things. You never know when Rulla's going to come in and have something dumb to say. That no one's giving it any clout or weight or
I know, or
pretending
even
that it's
Andy.
reasonable.
Even Andy's not right with it.
So I am excited about next week. I think the husband's there is going to be nuts.
Oh, wonderful. So
and who has the most to answer for is Brian. And is he going to answer for anything?
Probably not. No. And I hope Joellen's husband calls him out, calls him right to the carpet in front of everybody. I hope so. We'll see. The mafia.
I think he's going to do it. And I think he's going to do it in the most blasé, laid back, unbothered way.
Yeah. 100%.
I like that about Gary.
Yeah.
I like that a lot about Gary. So anyway, I think that's everything.
So good. I think so too.
It's so good. It's so good. All right. Well,
Mommy.
Sorry. It's late. It's late here. So I'm going to go.
You're going to go now.
I'm going to go now.
This is a good sign
here's
off.
the thing.
I'm going to go now.
The problem is that it's late at night. Love Island's already started. Mm-hmm. But I was literally just thinking, my brain slowed down because it's late, but also, am I going to stay up and watch Love
I'm
Island
not
tonight?
going to stay up. I'm going to go to bed.
But I have to, I'm going to Dad's tomorrow, so I'm not going to have a chance to watch it until I get
It's Wednesday. They don't have one tonight. Right?
Oh, thank God.
Right. It's
Every day but
Wednesday.
hump
They don't
day.
have one, so we're good. We're good.
I'm good. Mommy can go to bed.
You can go to bed.
And in the words of Soul, Mommy likey.
Mommy likey. And
Mommy likey. Or Mama like. Was it Mama like?
Maybe it was Mama
Mommy
like.
likey sounds gross.
I think it was Mama like.
I think Mama like still grosses me out, but Soul can do whatever she wants because she looks like that.
Wonderful.
All right. Well, on that note, thanks for doing a podcast with me.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you. And we will talk to you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.